brownie?
We have like a brownie cake.
It's
like a chocolate
brownie.
We don't have it like regular brownie.
Yeah, like
A chocolate cake?
chocolate cake.
Yeah, it has like a hot fudge center and like vanilla.
Oh, that's good.
3 spoons and coffee.
Like coffee as well.
I need a decaf. I can't have like caffeine.
Sure.
So yeah.
On the edge.
Did you video me handing those cards out, or you just took a picture?
Turned it off. That was video.
All right.
It's quite boring.
It's not boring.
There wasn't nobody like flipped out. So.
Yeah, but at least I did it. That shows balls. Shows courage, right? Stop!
What? That's a toy. Is that a toy? It's getting towards the end. It's got the ink on it.
Okay. So how do you... I wonder if we can turn this around.
Was that actress British? Do you know her name?
Familiar. I didn't know who she was.
She's not familiar. I looked her up.
What
a little
actress?
bit. The main Nino's wife. I thought.
Oh, the dark-haired girl?
Yeah. I want to say she had to learn an English American accent or something.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's already up.
It's already on Facebook.
Ridiculous.
Really?
Good job.
I love it. I love it.
After the movie. I might get a smartphone someday because that's really cool. That's space age shit there. Pun intended. All right, what did we see in the movie? Let's get it on paper before or on the net before we forget it.
Yeah. So when the booster rocket came off, I think that's when it was. They were in space. So everything was that came off went straight down. It was falling down. It was not
It
like
was more like an out because we only saw the lower half of whatever shot. So
all right.
it's kind of falling out. Yeah.
You don't want to.
No, that's cool. No, I thought that would be silly. Bird sounds. Bird sounds.
Yeah.
You can hear the bird through the
from inside the
outside.
capsule. You can hear the bird.
The heat shielded. What do you call it?
Yeah. And then
before that.
and then oh, the horizon. The horizon was flat. Was flat several times.
Yeah.
The moon horizon was flat.
The whole film.
Several times.
In the beginning, when he's at 155,000
Yes,
feet.
yes.
All of it, all the...
They said they were in outer space when the clouds and you could see different land and water, so it was like, you shouldn't be able to see the clouds that clearly.
Are you filming yourself?
No, I didn't turn it around.
You're filming your bag?
We're just doing voice. I could do you. We're going over whatever was on the movie. Think of something, Dave.
In the first American moonwalk, I'm sorry, spacewalk. I forget the guy's name. Like for real, official, real history. It was like stop motion, like 1 frame per second or slower. The guy's floating on the tether out there off to the left, and then he does the. You know the video I'm talking about? Have you seen it? Like where he kind of does. He turns his head and salutes to the camera. Remember that video?
No.
That's what they were reinforcing with the moving helmet.
Oh, you kept commenting on that.
Yeah, because you're not going to have an airtight, a vacuum-tight seal with any kind of motion. Like, you need a deep-sea dive.
And you recognized that right off when the helmet was moving.
NASA things when the
right.
guy turns his
helmet
head,
was moving.
Like stop motion,
That's
like,
right.
You're like, you can't move that.
That's right.
Helmet was attached to your head.
And this was very emotional. That's what I remember is that the first thing is the little girl dies and she's getting this radiation treatment in her head and
the decaf is going to be a couple minutes.
All right. And so they made it very emotional. And the whole movie was about this little girl dying. The whole thing.
Megan.
Even when he got up on the moon, he's dropping her little bracelet, Karen.
Karen or Megan? Karen.
No, it was a Karen, I think it was. He dropped her bracelet on the moon.
Yeah, Karen. But
Now, I mean, holy cow.
well, after a big event like a 9/11, you know, you get the information out, and then you get the people's heartstrings.
Yeah.
Oh, the drama,
Yeah.
the emotion, all the people,
Yeah.
the pain, suffering, the
Yeah.
firefighters.
So you can't make fun of the movie.
You can't make fun. You're evil.
Do you need any of this? Creamer?
I'm just gonna throw that in there.
Okay. Yeah. The whole thing was so emotional.
I was telling her in the beginning, this
Almost
is culture.
cried.
This is our culture. What's the first four
He
letters?
did not.
First four letters in the word culture.
Cult.
This is the cult of America. Our
Yes,
culture.
cult.
Did you see the tail number on the?
Yeah,
The
66672. 72 is 9.
666?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, 72. Okay.
Like the 9.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
Oh, there were leaves in the one scene. I thought it was shot in the spring, and the one press conference when they were announcing whatever, I forget, it was April 1st.
Yeah, you saw the April 1st.
Gus Grissom's death.
When was Stanley Kubrick going to make an appearance? That's what.
Kurt
Vonnegut.
Kurt Vonnegut was on there. Did he write Fahrenheit 451? Is that what he wrote?
Something
He
like
was
that.
a writer
Yeah,
and wrote fiction.
he wrote a lot of stuff. Oh, Ice 9, he wrote that.
Okay.
One more thing about literary stuff, there was a mention to Jules Verne talking about First Man in the Moon. Mark Sargent, I think it was in one of his videos, maybe his Flat Earth Clues, talks about the time frame of, for like 100 years, a place called Florida and Texas were vying to see who was going to have the Earth station, you know, for the lunar mission.
Wow.
Hewstone is a cryptic word for stonecutter, Hewstone.
Oh,
That's
wow.
found by Freemasons long ago. There's the Houston connection.
Yeah, the Freemason. I get that.
They left out the real history of like the space race. Like today, I researched all the missions, all the Russians. You know, the Surveyor, the Ranger missions. That was all of ours. They skipped those. Look, there's more space shit on TV right now.
Whoops.
There's the moon. Space, space, space.
Oh, gosh. Ooh, new cards. What else?
May I have one?
Sure, you can have a bunch. You want a bunch?
Thank you, yeah. They look expensive. Cool, I appreciate it. Peer review, nice.
Did you ever read that?
No, just got it right now. This is, who made these? You both?
My idea, he put them together.
Did you make this card or this card?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's
I
copied
made
from another.
I've stolen stuff here and there. Wait till you see the new one.
Because on the Etsy site, there's a whole sheet of this that you can buy.
Yeah, that's cool.
So read the back of that card and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing stuff. Stickers. and
Yeah,
everything.
they're making handouts and
Oh, I gotta send myself a
That
message.
word scientific, I don't know yet. I don't
about what?
know. Word science.
Go ahead.
And you misspelled it too. I before E?
What?
No, it's spelled correctly there, but it's misspelled everywhere.
Okay. Good joke, my dude.
So what was your overall impression, David, of the movie? What was your overall impression?
I felt like going to sleep.
Felt like going to sleep.
I was very tired.
There was one place where we were really laughing. What was that about?
Oh, when I screamed out something.
Yeah, you screamed out something. Oh, when they landed, you go,
I
yeah!
and I clap.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
else clapped.
On your video, you'd be like, just be moving when you're laughing. I like this. This is solid. This line here about being uneducated or being lied to. Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
This line, you cannot give more weight to a man in a lab coat. Yeah, you can put them on him. Like lead weights,
Oh, stop
extra
it.
fat.
Stop it.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but more
Wait,
credibility. To
credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, credibility.
Well, we'll hand these out. And we'll,
But it wasn't, I mean,
push on.
credibility is a lot longer word than weight.
well, I'm glad we saw it. You know, okay. Here's another thing about astronauts. All right, you have SEAL teams, Delta forces, whatever. They go out there. They do dangerous missions.
Yeah.
Similar to like doing first lunar missions. You're not going to send a married man and a father on any of that. It's going to be a prerequisite to, you know, disclude you from it. The SEAL teams, I think they're all young, expendable men. I did not think that Neil had kids if I don't know his personal history.
Well, now don't forget, he didn't really go anywhere dangerous.
That movie said he did.
Yeah, the movie said he
He
did.
could have been a test pilot.
He was a test pilot.
He sure was, yeah. That
Yeah.
was him in that Real Thing on Earth with the crazy thing. Oh, about that.
I'm skeptical about everything, so.
You have to be, but that's why we like you. You know the landing craft, that testing, and then he ejected from it. There's a simple way to avoid all that. You have a gyroscope in the top, or somewhere in there, when the gyroscope controls, that's how a rocket works. The Nazis perfected that. Werner von Braun.
Oh, they did. They mentioned
That is
Werner
how-
von Braun, too.
That's how a rocket goes straight. You have your avionics, like your controls up in the nose. When the nose goes off, you know, whatever way, your pitch and roll and yaw, it adjusts whatever nozzle it is on. That is how that thing goes straight. That's all they had to do for any of that stuff. They have a gyroscope controlling the feet.
Right.
But hey, gotta make it clowny.
But, we noticed there was no crater or dust on the feet pads when it landed.
Oh yeah, that one scene when he's flying through, they showed his foot for a millisecond. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that was a smooth boot, not the footprint boot in the movie.
Oh, the boot print. Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't they get that right?
Yeah, so when he was moving through the limb, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
The sole of his foot was flat.
It was not.
There's
that,
no pattern of
no
ridges
pattern.
or any.
Not the moon boot.
Maybe he had booties
And
on.
so then when he put his foot into the dust, it had the stripes on it.
Yeah, man. Flat Earth is gonna pick this movie up apart. There's gonna be so many little things come out.
I'm glad we didn't like get yelled at from the people in front of us because we were.
If they got up at any point to go complain, we would have moved.
We were. I mean, we were talking, but not real loud.
No, we were good. I generally get loud in movies, especially after a few drinks. It's all fun. I mean, and no one else was drinking today.
Yeah.
So what else? Oh my, Star
We're
Wars.
laughing at they step on the moon. You're making it
Yes,
dramatic.
and-
I said, Luke, I am your faker.
Yes. He sounded like Darth
All right,
Vader.
cheers to,
That's right.
Cheers to the moon.
Here we go. Woo! What a good one. Well, you know what though? I think it was really good that we got to see it with new eyes, because I think, you know, there was a time that we would have all fell for this, and
Expanding our horizons.
yeah, what does that mean? They kept saying that all the time, expanding your horizons. Oh, and that's another thing. The sun, they had the line across the entire horizon. The sunrise, the sunrise was across the entire horizon, and that is not reality. That's not what you see in real life.
It was all flat. Almost all the scenes were flat. It was barely an arc.
Yeah,
All through the beginning.
right. It was
And he
hardly
was,
any
he
art.
was super high. And this test thing's 130,000 feet. It was
That's
all flat.
right. 130,000 feet. Now we put balloons up. What is it? Salt of the earth, flat earth. Salt of the flat earth. But yeah, the altimeter said 130,000 feet. Now, don't we put up balloons that say 120,000 feet?
Yeah, it's all flat.
But he had something floating, as though he was weightless at that altitude.
Well, just inertia, you get that at the crest, like at the crest of, you're weightless at the top of a,
No, when he was in the test pilot
I know,
plane.
right.
So that was different.
It's all magic.
It is all magic. I wonder, why would somebody go complain that I was handing out things?
Because they're cultured.
You're ruining their whole life.
They're cultured.
Their whole Star Wars, Star Trek life. You just ruined
They're
it.
cultured. Meanwhile, in Australia... No, that doesn't work there.
They're upside down. So I guess that was it, that they were upset, but they didn't want to...
They paid $17 for a opening night thing. They're serious movie people in the world. They're like this is their life.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't get punched.
And that's like Neil Armstrong or Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah. I would love to get punched by him.
Yeah. I gotta meet that guy.
Real Bible
What's
with
the
you.
guy's name who punched?
I don't know.
You said it before.
Who punched him?
About the Bible, swear on the Bible.
Yeah, there was a guy interviewing him, and
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know
You know
what
that
his
guy's
name
doing?
I carry a Bible wherever I go, just in case I run into him.
Oh, you know what that guy's doing now, whatever his name is. He's just a taxi driver in Nashville, Tennessee.
Really?
That guy?
The guy, yeah.
I can't think of his name.
I can't think of it either.
That's awesome.
Swear on the Bible that you walked up the booth.
Yeah.
You've seen the picture of Buzz Aldrin, I believe it's him holding the Freemasonic apron on the moon. They took one of them. You've seen that picture. Another layer to the conspiracy discussion, if you're not, add another layer of, controversy to the topic. Sure, they went to the moon because they were Freemasons, and they would have, they had to keep it secret.
Wow. Okay, are we all done with
That's a lot of film there.
with the interview? It's only 17 minutes.
Yeah, used to like 45 to an hour.
We're done? Okay. So that's it for our movie review of First Man with Ryan Gosling.
Little Goose.